Hello, Pastor, brothers and sisters, and parents. I want to share with you the approach of this channel. Our first approach is with God's Word. Our second approach is with prevention. I want to share with you the prevention approach. But first, we need to recognize and realize that this is an issue, that bad influence is destroying lives. As time goes by, children begin saying that they need space, privacy, and more time with their friends. As parents, we love and trust our kids, and we give in. They begin spending more time at friends' houses, the mall, social gatherings, and parties. The outcome is more freedom and access to consume drugs or fall into the bad influences. The average time that a parent spends with their kids is not more than 2 hours a day. There is a possibility that parents might spend more time with their children on the weekend, but honestly, that doesn't compare to the amount of time that children spend with their friends or on their own. As a parent, I am aware that we must show our children that we can trust that they will make the right decision and understand that there are consequences for their actions, that they will have to take responsibility for their actions. Despite the awareness of this, we must know that drug influence and bad influence obtains no responsibility nor respect towards anyone. We cannot succumb to the possibility of influence, fail to resist pressure. My intentions are not to lock up our children in a room and throw the key. What I am desperately trying to convey is the way we approach the practice of parental control. We, as parents, need to limit what they can and cannot see on the television and how much access they have to the internet. A similar method should be used as an approach to preventing the possibility of our children falling tempted into the intake of drugs or bad influence, making them self-aware of the probability of being caught by simply being monitored. Quite often, children will not risk being caught, so they will avoid situations or getting involved in situations that will get them in trouble. Our children are being influenced as young as 9 years old. Their influence will reflect and transform their character and the morals of their decision. Sadly, the final level of rebellion a child will succumb to is uncertain because it varies from person to person. There are many downsides of the consequences. Allow me to name a few undesirable effects. An estimation of children and youngsters of 7 years old through 18. An observation state evidence of 13-year-olds and younger were exposed to the possibility of consuming drugs. Additionally, more than 75% of kids of age 13 are exposed to deadly challenges online. For example, the Blue Whale Online Challenge, a suicide challenge. Other brutal and tragic acts that parents fear for their children can go as far as the potential to be influenced to commit murder. Unlike the tragedy influence of Slender Man in 2014. This is my opinion. Unfortunately, there is only one step that might be a solution, which is the approach of preventing, especially targeting that critical time when children are more exposed to influence. I plead to you that if you have a teenager, don't give in to that saying that teenager used to make a parent feel bad for caring too much. The typical, you don't trust me, I need more space or privacy. As a response, say, I love you, and for that reason, I am making sure that you have an opportunity in life. Your space and privacy is here in this home. and not anywhere else. Hopefully parents grasp that this war against this horrendous sickness is real. It has the potential to drastically destroy lives. Once again, prevention is the most vital instrument that parents can communicate with their children. Results show that across all demographic groups, resistance to peer influence increases between ages 14 and 18. Some evidence of growth is presented to occur within ages 10 and 14. Remember, prevention is the critical tool for us parents. I believe it's best to speak about the effects of drugs and about bad influence to them as young as 7 years old, following with a home drug testing at age 9 through the age of 18. Monitoring their device with software or services to monitor. Once again, bad influence obtains no reference unto race, gender, age, or financial status. It has no pity on who you are or where you come from. So powerful, if not prevented, it will restrain one within a bubble. This bubble will transform without warning into four walls, difficult or incapable to achieve escape through the help and guidance of others. We do what's possible, and God does the impossible. Parent prevention within God's grace is in progress. In all honesty, we need two essential factors. We obtain one, the blessing of God. Now we need the other. Thousands of subscribers to subscribe to this channel to generate a capital. Our first goal of approach is with God's Word and to equip parents, whether they are members or not, with home drug testers and monitoring software or service to monitor their use while online or on their phone at no cost for free. There are hundreds of thousands of families that are unable to purchase these services due to their budgets. That is why we need to make a difference. Our objective is to detour our youth from bad influences. I will never ask you for one penny or try to sell you something or ask for information. All I'm asking is for brothers, sisters, and parents to subscribe to this channel to help me to be a blessing to youngsters. Everything will be unfolded in videos. Thank you and God bless.